Yo, what it do, Croc fam? It's your boy, man, and I'm back with another one. Man, before we start today, y'all, I want to say, man, we now 500 plus deep in this thing, man. We getting thick in this thing, man. Shout out to all the new Croc fam that's in the group, man. Welcome to the channel, y'all. It goes down in this channel, man. We talk about all the latest and the greatest, man. We talk about what's not being talked about, man. We talk about the bags. We talk about the socks, man, the accessories, the gibbets, man. Anybody in here, man, can tell you, man, it's fun in here, man. It's exciting. I want to welcome y'all to the channel, man. Anybody y'all know that want to be in here, man, go ahead and get them in here because it's going to go down in here starting at the top of next year. Even ending this year, December 24th, we got the draw coming up. We got another draw coming up, man, where it's going to be 5 winners, know what I'm saying? We giving away Croc gift cards. We giving away cash, man. So for everybody that want to be a part of that, man, put that in your calendar, December 24th, know what I'm saying? One other thing I want to talk about, man, is the accident that I had earlier this week. You know what I'm saying? For like all the ones that's following me on IG and Facebook, y'all already know what's been going on. But for all my YouTube family, man, I got into a bike accident. Today, Friday, it was Tuesday morning, you know what I'm saying? On my way to work, I got into a bike accident, you know what I'm saying? So I was pretty much riding down the street, you know what I'm saying? The street of my job, you know what I'm saying? And came up to a yellow light, and on my bike, you know what I'm saying? I just been being like extra aware, you know what I'm saying? Knowing, being on a motorcycle, you know what I'm saying? Especially in Houston, being around everybody, I just been being extra well. So what I've been doing is stopping at yellow lights, you know what I'm saying? So I seen a yellow light coming, you know what I'm saying? And I'm probably like I wanna say like probably like 2 strips of a distance away from the yellow light. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like the wheel just like leave from up under me as I hit the brake, you know what I'm saying? And when I felt the wheel leave from up under me, I kind of like was leaning, going right, you know what I'm saying? And I threw the bike back to the left, you know what I'm saying? Because the left side is my strong side, so I threw the bike back to my left and went crashing down on my elbow, you know what I'm saying? I gashed up my knee, you know what I'm saying? I gashed up this knee a little bit, and all I know, it was just like, it was like a slip and slide, you know what I'm saying? Because the time I hit the ground, me and the bike, we just went like sliding up the street, you know what I'm saying? We went like, I'm talking about, we was just like sliding, I want to say for probably about, it felt like maybe 20 yards, you know what I'm saying? We went sliding up the street. And my adrenaline was just like, it just was like clicking. And next thing I know, you know what I'm saying? I just like jumped up off of the ground and ran to the bike, and I picked the bike up. My intent was to jump back on the bike and keep riding to work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was finna do. So like when I jumped back on the bike just like dropped down in the front. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I realized like the wheel was broke off. Like when I say like the wheel was broke off, I'm talking about like the rim, like the spokes in the rim had broke, and the wheel was just like sitting, dangling like on the rotor of the bike. And it was just crazy, man. It was like real crazy. And you know what was even more crazy? The fact that my adrenaline was just like, it had to be rushing like super duper hard, because I'm just like, I'm in the middle of the street, and once I realized the bike just out of there, I picked the bike up like in the front and just kind of like drag it to the side of the street just to get out the way of the cars. And I throw the hazard lights on the bike. And it's just like, I'm just like pacing myself like on the side of the street, like in the grass. And it's just like, I felt like I was fine in that moment. And I think it was the adrenaline or whatever. I felt like I was fine. So I was just like, man, I'm not finna like call a tow truck dude and then just go back to the house, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I really feel good like on some stuff. So I was just like, man, I called my lead at work, and I was just like, man, send somebody down here with a box truck and pick me up, you know what I'm saying? I just wrecked my bike. And he was like, cool. So he ended up sending somebody down to pick me up. We put the bike on the box truck and we head down to the job. And I say, man, I was probably like 7 minutes away from the job. Like, it's like a long little strip headed to my job. And I was probably like, I want to say probably like even 5 minutes away or whatever. So we head down to the job. And like I say, man, my adrenaline is just rushing so hard. I'm just like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking regular. I'm limping just slightly, but I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm finna work. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing that was on my mind and one thing I really don't like to do is just like soak in my misery. You know what I'm saying? And just be bitter and just down. Like, I'm a real like upper type person, you know what I'm saying? And I have to be all the time just because it's like my kids, they rely on that a lot. Like, anytime I'm down, they always want to know like if it's something wrong, and it don't necessarily have to be anything wrong with me. It just be like, so I was just like, man, I don't want to go home because I done already towed the bike up. You know what I'm saying? That's an L right there. I gotta pay for to get the bike fixed, and I ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And make the money. So I was just like, nah, I'm finna work. You know what I'm saying? They was like, you good, you good. And at that time, like they loading out my truck for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was late. And I'm bleeding, you know what I'm saying? I got blood coming out my elbow. I got blood coming out my knee. My hand is all numb and gashed up. And it's just like, I'm like, man, I'm good. Just give me the first aid, throw the first aid kit in my truck, you know what I'm saying? And load me up. I'm finna go clean up a little bit and be out front. You know what I'm saying? So basically, man, I had went to work, you know what I'm saying, and did my route. Like, for y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying, I subcontract for Amazon. You know what I'm saying? I work for a private company. We subcontract for Amazon. So, man, like, just imagine me, like, lifting packages. And I do Excel and assembly work. So just imagine, like, me lifting heavy-ass boxes or whatever and my knee and stuff hurting, like, just killing me. But it was just like the willpower and the determination in me just to be like, man, hey, this gonna be better than sitting at home, know what I'm saying? Even though you hurt, know what I'm saying? This will be better. And of course, over the day, like the adrenaline was just wearing off and I was feeling it. But it was just like, man. And you know, the crazy thing was, and what I started thinking about, because I did get an email, know what I'm saying? I can't speak on who yet, but I did get an engagement email about sponsorship. Know what I'm saying? I got monetized, I think, for my Facebook Reels. Know what I'm saying? I got a check came in from them. Know what I'm saying? The intro that I'm working on for the show that I was telling y'all about, that's in the process. And it's just like all these things just start popping up like while I was just riding on the route. And I was just thinking to myself, it's just like, it's crazy like how when you got so much good things going for yourself, you know what I'm saying, the devil will be working as well. And for me, it's just like, man, I done learned over time, just like, if I'm not dead, it's just like keep pushing, keep pedaling, you know what I'm saying, no matter what go on. And it was just like, in that moment, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I did have a tragic little crash, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not dead and I'm able to still move around. So it was just like, man, just go ahead. And I'm glad that I did that, you know what I'm saying, because I felt like the little tragic that I went through, something good ended up coming out of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't wish that the wreck happened, but something did come out of that. And I think that was just a testament of me just continuing on with my day. You know what I'm saying? Not letting anything bother me. You know what I'm saying? And that's for any one of my fam, any one of my Croc fam out there. Like, if you're in that iffy, sticky spot, you know what I'm saying? And you just got stuff just hitting you left or right, you know what I'm saying? Just take that as, you know what I'm saying, roadblocks just trying to stop you, because what you got going on and that greatness is on that other side, you know what I'm saying? And we all know, like, it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you working towards, anything that you working on is not going to be an easy path to it. It's always going to be stuff in a way to block you, you know what I'm saying, and try to deter you. And in that moment, I just feel like I couldn't be deterred even with that accident that I had on my bike. And I would say, man, that was just really, it was a freak accident. I didn't hit nothing. I didn't hit no potholes or nothing. I just came down and I was braking, and then the bike just like slid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that I made it out of that, you know what I'm saying? And that I'm healing, you know what I'm saying? Because I have been like aching for the past few days. And y'all seen I've been doing like shorts, but I haven't really been talking, just because I've been having like a lot of eye moments just within my knee and my elbow. Like the swelling went down a lot. But it's like I'm good, you know what I'm saying? And I already know like stuff happened. But like I say, man, I'm one of the people, like, if I'm not dead, I'm just going to continue to move forward. And for those who wondering, like, I am going to fix the bike and get back on it, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm just gonna keep praying and keep staying prayed up like I do, you know what I'm saying? And keep putting faith first and all that and just keep enjoying myself. I'm not gonna let nothing deter me or stop me, you know what I'm saying, from being happy, from doing what I love to do, you know what I'm saying? Even like now, like I love to record with y'all. I love to dial in on the Crocs, and that's what I'm doing right now, even when I'm supposed to be laid up like healing, you know what I'm saying? Because I am going back to work Sunday. Today, Friday, I am going back on Sunday. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, the willpower, the determination, the passion, the love in me, it's just gonna keep me moving forward. And like, as long as I'm not dead, I'm just gonna keep pedaling forward, you know what I'm saying, and reaching all my goals, everything that I want to do, you know what I'm saying, bucket list, whatever, it's just gonna get done, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, so like I say, man, bottom line of it all for the fam, like, don't ever let nothing deter you, man. And if you determined to do something, go on, follow through and do it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But man, today, y'all, let's go ahead and crock in, man. Today, y'all, we got the Salehe Bembury, what he called the Cobbler joints. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I'm gonna be real, like, I was liking the Cobblers, but I passed up on them, you know what I'm saying? And ended up getting an email about these and the Tides, you know what I'm saying? Crocs ended up sending a personal email, I guess, to like everybody that's been like dialed in with them, everybody that's been like ordering, everybody that's been accounted in with them. They sent everybody an email basically saying like, you getting private selection at these Cobblers and the Tides, you know what I'm saying? And I already got the Tides, and I was just like, man, let me go ahead and enter, because they did do like a little personal draw within all the people that's a part of the memberships or whatever, which I honestly felt like was crazy in a sense, because I was just like, if I've been a loyal customer, a loyal member, you should just send me a link to where I could just buy them, know what I'm saying? Like, why put me in a little personal drawing? And I feel like that was all just fun and games too. Like, I want to know like somebody that entered the personal draw and didn't win, because I feel like everybody did win. Y'all know how Crocs is. They take us around the merry-go-round. But man, I ended up getting the Cobbler joints off of the private drawing or whatever. And let's dial in on these boys, man. Let's take a look at these boys right here. The Cobblers. And me, I'm getting like a yellow type vibe from them. Know what I'm saying? For the ones that don't know, the Salehe Bemburys, the Cobbler joints. Let me see what he got on the tag. Oh, he don't got the color on the tag. What's the color on the box? The color on the box say orange sorbet. So like each color on the box had a different color from the color that was promoted. You know how your boy Salehe do, know what I'm saying? He always coming up with different colorways. And these boys right here, I'm getting a yellow vibe from them, man. I think I want to call these boys right here them macaroni Tony joints. Man. And it's crazy, y'all, because like for me, I feel like the pictures do not do these boys justice. Like, I feel like each pair of Salehes that we get in hand, like, they look different from the colors that's displayed, you know what I'm saying, on the pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you really got to get them boys in hand to really like dial in on the colors of them, because it's like, man, I'm totally getting a different outtake of what I had in the promo, and just looking at the pictures of them. They most definitely giving me a whole different vibe, and I just like the fact that they got so many different offset colors on them. Like, looking at like at least 3 different like brownish orange type colors, man. And it's just crazy like how Salehe just keep hitting us with these unknown and blended colors. And this yellow is just like, it's crazy because it's yellow, but it's giving off like a oranges type yellow. Like, man, it's just crazy. Like, man, how Salehe just came with the colorways, just like in the thought process. I really want want to know like what his thought process was like as far as like coloring and how he go about his thought process when it comes to coloring. Because the colors, like, y'all gotta admit, like, the colors just be unknown, crazy, different. And I think that's what make this shoe like so live, because you can't just mesh anything up with these shoes. It's kind of like sometimes you do have to go with an offset vibe because these colors be hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Like this color right here, man, I don't know if I can find no shirt this color like this. You know what I'm saying? That color is just like crazy because it's like giving me a mixture of like orange, brown, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like a darkish pink. It's just crazy, man. It's just real crazy, man. For the ones that don't have the Cobblers, man, let's go ahead and get a close-up on these boys. I gotta let y'all see what these boys vibing like. And like I say, I feel like the pictures and the videos do not do them boys justice. You know what I'm saying? Because you looking at them on here and you can see like do y'all see that yellowish kind of like vibe? It's like on the video, to me, it's kind of like giving like a pale off-white type color. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's crazy like how with them Salehis in that certain lighting, they just like go chameleon now on you. Like they just get the switching up. Cause you see how like it's all white, and then when that light hit it right there, it's like a yellow. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That fingerprint at the bottom. And that fingerprint is really shooting off that full color. I'm guessing because you got that yellow blended behind it. So it's really got like a background. That way for the color can be real dark. You can see that yellow behind there. Of course, you got that iconic comfort up in there, that terrain comfort. For the ones that don't know, you got them terrain adjustable straps on there. And you know, man, your boy, somebody in my comments was like, please put the straps forward. I mean, please put the straps back like how they supposed to be. For me, man, I like the swag with the Salehis. I like to wear my straps in the front. I just feel like more fly like with my straps in the front. You know what I'm saying? I do like them in the back. But like I say, most of the time you see me with the Salehis on, my straps pretty much like gonna be in the front. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I like to swag it. You know what I'm saying? For each his own. Everybody gonna have their different style, their different flavor, how they rock. That's just how I rock with the Salehis. You know what I'm saying? I like to have that strap in the front. You know what I'm saying? But man, shout out to Crocs for like coming through and spinning the block, you know what I'm saying? And giving the ones that wasn't able to get these action at it, the ones that maybe had thought twice about them, they was able to spin the block and get them. You know what I'm saying? Me being one of them. Like I say, man, when the Cobblers came out, I don't even think I had went for them. You know what I'm saying? I was digging them, but I was just like, man, I don't know if they for me. You know what I'm saying? And spinning the block, now I feel like I'm glad that Crocs gave me a chance at getting them, because I do like what I see in hand. Like, it's a whole different vibe with these boys in hand. Like, I swear, like, the pictures do not do these boys justice. Like, these boys here is like stupid dope. Stupid, crazy. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that don't know and the ones that don't have Salehis, yes, I size down. You know what I'm saying? I still see a lot of questions asked about the Salehis, you know what I'm saying, about the sizing. I size down. I wear a size 12. These are a size 11. Most of my Salehis are a size 11. And even with the Sasquatch video, for the ones that watch the Sasquatch video, I got my old man a pair. He weighed 11. I got him a size 10, and I tried on the size 10. Was still able to fit him. My feet didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Has good space in them. So it's crazy how the Salehis are size. Some say they size down twice. Most say they size down once. You know what I'm saying? But we all do recommend to size down, you know what I'm saying, at least once on these. You know what I'm saying? Very few got the Salehis that's true to size. I have seen some people true to size. So there are some out there that do got true to size. And I feel like for the ones that's true to size, those the ones that got more of like a widespread foot. You know what I'm saying? So they really need that true to size, because just sizing down, it just won't do it as far as width. Know what I'm saying? So if you one of them people that got like a wide spread, it probably is recommended to go true. Know what I'm saying? That way your feet do have space to breathe, because man, all my Crocs, I make sure that I got space to breathe. I feel like why wear sandals, clogs, or whatever if they not spacious? Know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing nothing that's tight on my foot. Know what I'm saying? But man, these boys right here, like I say, man, who all had got action at that email? Who all got the email and didn't win? Because I feel like Crocs play games on us. They could have just sent that link for us to go ahead and cash in on these boys. Know what I'm saying? Because I did feel like they did start getting easier to get. So they most definitely had these in stock. Know what I'm saying? But me and a few other people that got the email, we won them. So I feel like everybody won these. Like, who got these and didn't win them? Know what I'm saying? Who all had got the Cobblers the first time around? Like, these joints right here, I feel like they'll work hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. Know what I'm saying? I guess what I gotta start doing is just start getting them boys in hand and just start rating them from there, because the pictures obviously don't do them no justice when it comes to these color codes. But man, let's go ahead and get these boys on feet and see what these boys looking like on feet. Come through with them Cobblers on chill, like talking about. And I'm going to give these boys here, man, a 10 out of 10, man. I just like that. I like that yellow on them, know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give them a still 10. And for me, man, my top 3 still Crocodile, Tide, and Urchin. Know what I'm saying? It's just something about them colorways that's just crazy for me. Know what I'm saying? But these boys most definitely still. And like I said, I'm going to call these boys right here them Macaroni Tonys. Know what I'm saying? Because I do like that yellow on them boys. That yellow is sick on them. And that peach on the toe. And like I say, man, that strap is kind of like a brownish, peach, yellowish color. It's just like Salehe, like, when he choose his colors, he just like grab paint and just like start stacking paint and just swirl it all together, and however it come out, that's what he doing. That's what it seemed like, man, because these colors, they just like unknown. I remember we was talking about the Kawadas, you know what I'm saying? We were just talking about that pale color, and it was just like so many names that we was coming up with. So I guess that just be the thing with him. He just be wanting to have that mystery with the colors, you know what I'm saying? And just how you thinking about different things with the colors. But man, I'm just curious to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going to go down next year with the Salehes, the Polex. Hopefully we see some Polex slides or something, know what I'm saying? Open the toe up, know what I'm saying, and go with the slide backs on them joints. We'll probably see something like that in the works, hopefully so, man, because these boys did they work this year. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Salehe one more time, know what I'm saying, for coming through with the colorways for us. Know what I'm saying? Like I say, Salehes, man, you gotta get them in hand, know what I'm saying? Because I was not feeling the Cobblers, know what I'm saying? Just looking at the different pictures, I was not feeling it. I just couldn't see the vision for them. But getting them in hand, I most definitely feel a whole nother way about them. You know what I'm saying? So from now on, I just feel like with the crazy colorways, I just got to get them in hand and dial in on them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the same thing I did with the bone color. I just wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like when the bone took off, everybody started getting it, then I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? And when I got them, it just made me realize like how much I was missing out. You know what I'm saying? Just because of what I perceived about them. So it's just like the same with these. Like the colors is crazy in person, and they look so much different in hand, man. Come back through with the Salehes on sports mode. And like I say, man, when you get the right size, the strap in the back is pretty much just a placeholder. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna really need it to tighten that up when you got the right size. You know what I'm saying? Because that back lip is gonna catch your heel. You know what I'm saying? So that strap for me, if I do wear them to the back, which I never really want them to the back, I would let the strap just like sit on the back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put the strap on here and tighten it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like that's necessary, especially when my heel already locked in. So for me, man, I pretty much just like let it chill on there, especially like when you got the right size. Now for the ones that don't have the right size, you may have to use that. But like I said in one of the reviews once before, man, like if you don't have the right size, like your foot gonna flop in the back. And if you one of the ones that got a big size of Salehes and you haven't seen any of the shrinking videos, go and watch some of the shrinking videos. You could boil them, the back of the Salehes, but with the Salehes, I would recommend to do the dryer method. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much with the dryer method, get the damp towels, wrap the Salehes up, keep your eyes on them every 5 to 10 minutes until they shrink. You know what I'm saying? You can save yourself if you got a big pair of Salehes. It's not the end of the world. You can make it work. You know what I'm saying? And just no future references. Like, gotta size down once, at least once with these boys. You know what I'm saying? Seen some say it twice, but at least once. But yeah, man, details is there, y'all. Detail wise is there. And like I say, man, I'm giving these boys a stiff 10. You know what I'm saying? The macaroni Tony joints, the Bemburys, and we out. Man, who all had got these Salehe Cobbler joints, man? Who all had got them when they first came out? Who all had got the email, you know what I'm saying? The personal Croc members email that dropped, which I believe everybody won. Who all slept on these joints? If you slept on these joints, man, you still got action at StockX and GOAT. The prices dropped on these ever since Salehe that made these accessible for everybody, man. I feel like with the Salehes, y'all, man, as far as coloring, you just gotta get them in hand and see what you like about them, because, man, the coloring is crazy with the videos and the pictures. They don't do them no justice, man. But you know your boy, I had to spin the block and get them, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like they kept pressing on them to go ahead and get them. So I was just like, man, let me go ahead and get them. And I'm glad that I did, because I like what I see. You know what I'm saying? Who all got these joints? Let's talk about these boys right here. The Cobblers, Macaroni Tony, Jip,